How we doing, Xbox gamers? Welcome back to episode 3 of Xbox News and Talks. Now, obviously in today's video, there is still plenty to talk about, some cool news updates from Xbox themselves and some new games and some games that are basically coming this month that have been released. There's not much to talk about this week, but there's also upcoming events to talk about as well in this video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But now, before we get into all the news features in today's video, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you never ever miss any of my videos like this. Remember, every Friday, guys, these new videos come out, as well as every Tuesday is a top 5 video that's always coming out every Tuesday. I love making them as well as these videos, so make sure you check them out. Links will be in the description, and like little pop-ups throughout the videos will be available there. If that interests you at all, I would suggest checking them out because you'll get to know me a bit more. And then if you comment down below on your thoughts as well, I'll get to know you a lot more, which I'm pretty keen on doing. So make sure you don't hesitate at all to chuck those comments and your own thoughts down in the comment section below. I'm very open-minded. I'll take everything into account that you say in the comments below. I appreciate the honesty as well. So if you do that and it's not something I want to hear or like to hear, I don't care, guys. Like, honestly, throw those comments and your honest thoughts in the comment section below. I will talk about them in upcoming videos. If you chuck comments in the comment section below, I'm happy to do that. And if you have any questions or queries, make sure you chuck them in the comment section below, because I'll always bring them up in new videos and make tutorial videos if there's something you don't know how to do at all on Xbox. I'm very much happy to direct you to the right place or show you through a video or through one of my older videos that I've already made. So actually, don't hesitate to do that at all, because guys, I'm here for a reason. I'm here to help. I'm here to be entertaining. I'm here just to, put my opinion out there about Xbox and how basically passionate I am for Xbox. So don't hesitate at all to chuck those comments down in the comment section below, guys. Now let's get straight into the Xbox news for today. Now, to start off this video, guys, I'm going to be starting off with new Xbox games releasing this week. And to find all this information, if you're ever interested in finding your own information, it is on Xbox Wire on the Xbox website. The link will be in the description below if you are interested in doing that yourselves. But here we go, the new games for November 6th to 10th, which is this week, and as you can see, it's currently November 6th, so it's Monday at the current moment. Welcome to the next week on Xbox. In this weekly feature, we'll cover all the games coming soon to the Xbox Series X/X, Xbox One, Windows, and Game Pass. For more details, these upcoming games below, and just click the link on their profiles for further info. Now, as you can see, November 6th, Football Manager 2024 is now out, which is today, which is pretty cool. I've never seen this game myself before, but if that interests you at all, Football Manager 2024 is out. The Invincible coming out today as well. Another cool game that's also out. Never heard of that as well. Devil Engine, the Complete Edition's coming out tomorrow on the November 7th. That's another cool game that's coming out as well. RoboQuest game preview, the optimized for the Series X/X version. So it's coming out on November 7th. All these prices are indicative to a certain currency. It's not AUD, and I think it is USD. So if you are USD, this is the price basically you're going to get your games for. Spellforce Conquest of EO, November 7th. It is an interesting word. Tintin Reporter Cigars of the Pharaoh coming out November 7th. Benfido coming out November 8th. Excessive Trim coming out November 8th. Lost Islands, November 8th. Motorcycle Mechanic Simulator 2021 coming out November 8th as well. Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn expansion pre-order coming basically available from November 8th. Dungeons 4 coming out November 9th. Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name coming out November 9th. White Iron's Hot, November 9th is coming out. Air Twister, November 10th. Bob the Elementalist, November 10th. And the big title coming out, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Cross-Gen Bundle, November 10th. I've been a Call of Duty fan since I've been a kid, but it's gone downhill, obviously. I'm hoping this game picks itself up, but you never know. There'll be more talks on the Call of Duty campaign and information that has been released by Xbox. Be cool to know, and I'll be going through that next after this information. The Fast Journey, November 10th, and the Zookeeper, November 10th. So those are all the games that are coming this week and releasing to the Xbox Store, which I think is pretty cool. That is basically the news of new games releasing this week for Xbox. Now I'm going to move on to the more information about the Call of Duty campaign. Now guys, moving on to the information about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 campaign. Now this will be a very long topic going through each individual part. There are many things to cover on what it's meaning and what's happening with the game itself through the campaign. Now if you're not interested in Call of Duty, feel free to skip ahead to the other Xbox latest news if you like, but this is the Call of Duty section. It's going to be a large chunk of the video, but if you want to skip ahead, feel free to. But if you are very interested in Call of Duty, stick around because you're going to love this. Now scrolling on down, Modern Warfare 3 ambitious new campaign mode lets you play how you want. Basically, summaries here. Campaign early access kicks off today, November 2nd. That's happened 4 days ago. So if you've pre-ordered the game already, basically you'll be already playing the campaign and probably have experienced what's happened so far. I haven't played the game myself. I don't know what's going to happen. I've kind of lost interest in Call of Duty because it's gone downhill, unfortunately. But moving on, a direct continuation that follows the events of Modern Warfare 2's epic conclusion sees the return of Captain Price and the Task Force 141 as they set out the most dangerous mission yet. Modern Warfare 3's open combat missions let you deploy to wide open locations and gear up with supply boxes, armor plates, and vests and more, which I think is basically meaning it's like an open world campaign now, which I think is a great idea. It's something that I don't think most campaign games have explored yet, not even really Battlefield as well. It's basically you can play how you like and do whatever you want in order to complete the missions, and you don't have to do things straight away, and you don't have to do things right now. You can do missions before other missions. I think that's what it's meaning, which is a dramatically, like, I don't even know how to say this, but it's awesome. That's the short way to say it. It's awesome how they're doing like kind of like an open concept campaign. Call of Duty have never ever done this. They've just kind of thrown this out and basically testing it out, and I think it's great. Great idea. It's gonna really basically enhance the player's experience and not having to hold their hand the whole time through the campaign and guide them through. It's just all up to the player now, and basically it's giving the player the choice on what to do and what not to do. So it's giving people a choice in campaign, which I think's cool. Choice is good. Skipping straight ahead to the most important information about the campaign, guys. I just skipped ahead. All the information above was just basically going through just the whole Modern Warfare franchise like kind of story. This is the most important information right here. Introducing open combat missions. In these specially designed missions, you'll be able to deploy wide open locations and gear up with supply boxes, armor plates, vests, and more. The open-ended nature will allow you to take stealthy approaches to completing the objective, or if you prefer to charge and head on into danger behind the wheel of a vehicle, you can do that too. At the start of these missions, you'll be able to deploy a designated member of the Task Force 141, Farah, Ghost, Gaz, Soap, or Price. Each operator will be given a default starting loadout based around their mission and current narrative. Basically, they are throwing out the whole idea of basically not holding your hand through the campaign anymore. You can do what you like. You can go in heads, guns blazing, whatever you like, charging a vehicle, suicide charging, or taking a stealthy approach. I think that's great. This is really hopefully going to bring Call of Duty back and improve the game itself. Adding all these features in and having an open world game that you can do whatever you want and how you like, I think that's awesome. You can take any approach you like. It's giving the player choice, and choice just basically makes a better game. Now, I think this is good. I think this will bring back Call of Duty. Hopefully it does, but it still won't motivate me to buy it yet until I've obviously seen like some reviews and what people say on it. And if it's got positive feedback and I got a positive outlook and a positive, overall like rating, I'll get the game to experience it myself. But for now, I think the idea is great. It's all up down to how the campaign story is. If the campaign story is real heart-touching and like the choices you can make and how you do things really makes the game, I'll get it. But by the sounds of what they're doing, it's really going to make the game, which I think is pretty cool. When you go into an open combat mission for the first time, you have a specific loadout. We want these to feel very seamless to the campaign story, Swanson says, but once you're playing the level, there's a lot of opportunities to find stuff right. So there's crates of weapons that you can pick up, but also tactical and lethals, even amarants, the multiplayer operators known as kill streaks that you can find in the world. And once you have these weapons, tacticals, lethals, they become part of your inventory. So they're bringing in Call of Duty kill streaks from multiplayer into the campaign, which I think is great. It'll basically make like tough situations easier if you've got good kill streaks. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while, and I generally don't know the kill streaks in Modern Warfare 4, or not Modern Warfare 4, Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Just let me know, guys, down in the comment section below what the kill streaks are on Call of Duty. I'm quite interested to know. It's been so long since I've played Call of Duty myself, so obviously I'm going to be a bit rusty in my memory of what kill streaks were in Call of Duty. They're all different in the different games, so let me know down in the comment section below right now. Now guys, moving on to the next part, learn to utilize your powerful and effective gear. Once you deploy, expect to find all sorts of useful items in your OCMs, including weapons, equipment, fuel upgrades, even the armaments that will boost your capabilities. But the real gems will be the parachute, ascender, and the armor plate carrier upgrades. The parachute lets you safely jump from a great heights and soar for over long distances. To deploy it, follow the button prompt on the screen when you're jumping from a high point to activate it. When you're close to the ground, your operator will automatically cut the rope. You can cut the cord manually to force a landing. Useful if you find yourself coming under fire and you need to find a fast cover. The ascender, handy for reaching high points on using map by zipping up ropes and leading places in key positions. Great if you want to access your surroundings, snipe enemies, or use your parachutes to glide to new positions. Plate carrier upgrade vest. These items are a great line of defense in any scenario. The plate carrier upgrade vest allows you to increase the number of armor plates you can equip at a time, which, as you can quickly discover, is incredibly useful for keeping you in the fight longer. Now, basically, all these things have already been in Call of Duty. They're just adding this to the campaign, basically at your command, and whenever you want to use them, they'll be there. If you find them in the game as well, you can use them whenever you want. Basically, they're adding multiplayer items and moving them into the campaign and making an open concept, like, kind of campaign on basically, well, on what you want to do and how you can do things and how you want to execute things. If you want to go guns blazing, or as I said before, do things stealthily, which I mentioned above. So I think it's cool. They're just basically adding in multiplayer items into the campaign, which is cool. I think it's cool. Now guys, moving on to the next part, engage with your maps. Using the time in the OCMs is a great time for you to familiarize yourself with the TAC map. It's one of the most important things to know while playing Call of Duty Warzone. It lets you communicate with your team through map pings and helps you locate vehicles, and most importantly, where the extraction sites are. And then when you're done with the OCMs, you'll know your way around this useful tool, which will turn you into a greater teammate when you hop online. So this is basically just moving on to the multiplayer concept. I think they might be adding into the campaign as well. I think this is more talking about the multiplayer, which it is, as you can see down here. Prepare for multiplayer on November 10th. Going down, in addition to the minimap, you'll hold on non-information, in particular enemy alert levels. When you have been seen, the borders will turn yellow, indicating that they're aware of something. Oh no, so it is basically in the campaign. It's coming to the campaign. Forget what I said before. They're adding this to the campaign, so if they get spotted, they'll know you're around. So basically, you know, if you ever play Tom Clancy's like Ghost Recon or Battlefield, when people spot you, basically kind of like having that concept. When they spot you, you know, they'll know, and when it's red, they're basically guns blazing at you. So basically, when they go red, they know you're there. If they're yellow, they're looking for you. So pretty easy concept. So the TAC map's coming to the campaign. That's pretty cool. Be very, very useful to get around and to know where your enemies are and to ping where things are as well. That's pretty cool. Basically, the last thing on the agenda is the multiplayer, really. Let's read this little section right here. One of the biggest aspects will be available in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer starting from November 10th on the top of the modernized versions of the multiplayer maps from Modern Warfare 2 2009. And what is shaping up to be an epic zombie mode. They're adding zombies into it. I'm not sure, and totally honest, I'm being let down by zombies from the last couple of games, so we'll see how that goes. Will be 3 big new maps based on Ukraine. I don't know how to pronounce that word or that place. To the next Warzone map will be drop in December. 11 Resort, Olev military base, proper power. These big maps show in 2 large scale modes, ground war and invasion. Big ones in Battlefield. Well, it's not Battlefield, but it's kind of like a Battlefield concept, which they've already had. Ground War is a large-scale 32 versus 32 conflict that is centered on your team capturing objectives, so you'll be able to additional spawn locations, can open invasion in similar large map game type, but includes mix of players and AI fighting alongside each other. So it's just like Battlefield in a sense. When you play Conquest, it's been in Call of Duty for like a few years now, because Battlefield were absolutely dominating Call of Duty in that area, and they added in a thing called Ground War to to be competitive on that. So Call of Duty remain competitive against them, and I've played it before. It's alright, it's cool. Playing Call of Duty like that, it's fun, but Battlefield have done it much better. But moving on, we'll have to share more on the follow-up post Xbox. Okay, if you want to check out more on the Call of Duty blog, you go to this link right here if you want more information. But basically, I'm pretty happy and satisfied with that information. At the bottom, they've got the prices of all their packages. Obviously, I think this is in USD, so be mindful of the currency difference. Obviously, AED, I know this is 110, and this would be 150 at least, so pretty expensive, but I'm not going to get the game until I get some decent reviews back. But that is pretty much it for the Call of Duty news. Now, as you can see from the pictures, guys, yes, Xbox are bringing Mastercards, which I think is a cool idea, but unfortunately, if you scroll down, the Xbox Mastercard preview extends to all US Xbox insiders today, so unfortunately, it is only available in the US at the moment, but the team Xbox is excited to see the initial response to the Xbox Mastercard with its first group of Xbox insiders. We're happy to announce that we're opening up the preview to all eligible Xbox insiders starting from the US today. I think it's pretty cool, and if you want to find out more information, I'll click on the video today. Basically, all you got to do is the Xbox Mastercard. Click on here, and as you can see, Xbox Mastercard is available from today as a new way of earning more value for gaming. The Xbox Mastercard will be made available for beginning today in waves exclusively to the Xbox insiders in the conditional United States, Alaska, and Hawaii. To become an Xbox insider, you click here and obviously apply. It has terms and conditions, as you can see here if you want to read them. The Xbox Mastercard allows card members to earn card points with everyday purchases to redeem those Xbox points on games and add-ons on Xbox.com or your Xbox console, which I think is pretty cool. So it's like almost like, your average credit card with points, You basically, if you're using this for everyday use, you'll be able to rack up those points and use them for gaming. So you don't specifically have to use them on the specific website. You can use them for your favorite thing, which is Xbox, which I think's a big game step up from the PlayStation in general. I have not seen PlayStation ever throw something like this out or consider this idea at all. So this is a really big step up, and this is really going to ramp up Microsoft and Xbox's revenue and just generally make Xbox a better choice over anyone else, I guess. But you have to be 18 years and older in order to have it, and obviously be in these countries currently. Obviously, how to apply: if you're in the US, I'll quickly scroll down. The Xbox Mastercard will be available to all Xbox insiders rolling on a basis throughout the fall. To look for the Mastercard preview in the Xbox Insider Hub on your Xbox app on your PC, you basically go to here, Xbox Mastercard Preview, open the Xbox Insider Hub, navigate Preview, select Xbox Mastercard Preview, select Join, and then there you will have it, guys. You'll be joining there. Enjoy a bonus 500 card points when you first purchase. That is a $50 value, which is pretty damn cool. So every purchases that you make on it, you'll get a certain amount of points, which is not really there yet, but you basically, I think you earn like probably 1 point per dollar you spend, or maybe even less, but that's pretty cool. Choose one of your 5 iconic designs and personalize it with your gamer tag on it. You can have your gamer tag on your card, which I think is pretty cool. So I really think this will be a big step up, and probably it will be available on Apple Pay or like your Google Pay or your Samsung Pay. So basically you'll have gaming with you at all times. You'll be able to, if you want to spend money on food, use your Xbox card. You'll get points for it. Do not be a stupid person and not use it. If you're in the US, use it to get those points and rack up points, and you'll be able to get free stuff on Xbox and purchase probably full games and add-ons for nothing, basically, for you just making everyday purchases on necessities or whatever you need basically in life, which is pretty cool. Now guys, looking at all the news overall, my thoughts on the Call of Duty news. Now, the Call of Duty news I think is positive. and it's got a promising future, but I can't say anything until the campaign. Obviously, I've seen it myself and watched videos of it on myself. If it's a great campaign and the concepts that they've added, which are really cool concepts that they added, are good with the campaign, well then I'll consider it a win for Call of Duty in general, but I can't consider it a win just yet, just since Call of Duty have obviously been up and down recently and have just not hit right recently, which is pretty much why it's been a big letdown for me personally, obviously. But, you know, everything they plan to add I think's cool. Basically adding the multiplayer concepts into the campaign is really going to ramp up the player's choice, and not basically the campaigns, or basically these days are all about holding the player's hand and guiding them along. This campaign's really about basically shoving the player into basically the deep end and basically making them having to make their own decisions and choices on how they want to do things, like going in guns blazing or real stealthy. Personally, real stealthy is the way to go, but you know, obviously it's up to you. But I think choice is real good to add to a campaign, and not holding your hand the whole way is also good as well. And if Call of Duty bring an amazing campaign and a memorable campaign with these concepts in it, it will really make the game a generally great game. I'm hoping they can execute this completely right and not stuff up at all. If they can do this right, Call of Duty will be basically a real big win, and I think this will be beneficial for Call of Duty's revive and make it a great game once again. Like, it's honestly gone downhill, but if they do this campaign right, it'll be great. They'll really nail it on the head, and if they do that right, obviously I can't say for their future right now. I'm hoping, I'm rooting for them, but you know, I've been rooting for them for too long and they've disappointed too much, so really root for them. Hopefully they can provide a great campaign. Now, moving on to the Xbox Mastercard news, I didn't even know this myself until basically today. I think this is a great idea for Xbox and a great idea to promote their new Mastercard and get like people using their Mastercard, because basically they can spend their rewards on Xbox and the rewards are for Xbox. It's like an everyday rewards card pretty much. If you're Australian, you know what I mean, or like a Qantas rewards card. If you're Australian, again, you know what I mean. But if you know, if you've got like rewards cards and every time you spend a certain amount of money you get points for it, basically that's the concept of their card, you know. And I think it's a great idea. If you use it for everyday purchases, you'll rack up points, and with those points you'll be able to buy Xbox games for the price of completely nothing. Obviously you have to spend things every day to everyday life. If you're just buying basic necessities like groceries and fuel and all that with that card, you're going to rack up points pretty quickly and be able to buy Xbox games as well as add-ons and movies and so on and so forth, whatever you basically want. And I think that's a great way to like promote the new Mastercard and also get people on Xbox and get people using their card, and a great way to save money as well, I guess, from Xbox games and add-ons. You'll save money for it as well. Not just them will be benefiting from you, you will also be benefiting from it as well, which I think it's a win-win for both. Honestly, it's more of a win if you're a real Xbox passionate player, which I am as well. You know, I'm considering getting this card when it actually hits Australia. Obviously it hasn't. If you're the US, use it right now, use it whenever you can. Obviously I think it'll be a great idea. It's a great way of doing things and getting like points and getting new Xbox games and add-ons. As I said many times before, I cannot stress and say this enough. It's a great idea. I think it's great. But that pretty much wraps up all the news for today's video, guys. I'm not going to cover anything else. Those are the biggest news covers on the thoughts I basically had the most about for today. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you never ever miss any of these episodes ever. I'm passionate about these episodes. I'm very excited to make episodes like this and also make my top 5 videos as well. If you ever want any other content, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to take that up. Also, let me know if your honest thoughts on how this video went and obviously how it like presented to you. Was this entertaining or not? Let me know. I'm very happy with feedback and I'm not reluctant at all when feedback comes around. You know, if you've got something honest that you think's not good, let me know. I'm happy to improve it. Obviously if you like got anything of your own opinion, chuck it down in the comment section below. I do not get offended at anything. If you've got any personal opinions or like any ideas as well, let me know down in the comment section below as well. I'm happy to take that up as well, guys. It's like I'm a very open man. That basically sums up everything. I'm an open man. Comment anything down in the comment section below. Just comment anything, guys. That's just do that. Comment anything. I'm happy about anything. Just comment anything that you want me to know, or any questions you have, or any queries you have, or if you want me to show you something. just let me know. Just do not hesitate to let me know about anything, or if something does work or if something doesn't work for you. Just let me know. But thank you for watching today's video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you never miss any of my videos like this. Now, I'll catch you all in the next video.